everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this week's Kroger Sneak Peek Weekly Ad Preview that is going to start on Wednesday. It'll be July 30th, and we'll go, I cannot believe that, but August the 5th. Like, how in the world are we even this close to August to begin with? The summer is flying by. We're going to get a brand new sale. We're done with the mega sale. We're moving into a 5-time digital coupon sale. We'll have a new 2-day sale. We're going to be looking at new weekly digitals. It's all going to be brand new today. So you definitely want to make sure you stick through the entire ad preview. So do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell. Hit all so you don't miss any of the videos I make, because this is just a small part of what I do. I make the matchups for you so that you can save the most amount of money that you can ever save at Kroger. And it makes it well worth it. The one biggest complaint I get from a lot of people is Kroger's too expensive. I'm not going to shop there. And I used to be you. I did. Until I started extreme couponing, I used to never shop at Kroger. I always went to Walmart thinking that I was saving money. But truth be told, Kroger is very reasonable if you are shopping the right way. So make sure that you're subscribed here to learn how to do that. All right, let's jump into this because there's a lot to talk about. Now, this is interesting because we do still have 4 times the fuel points up here in the right-hand corner. But just take note, many of you had a big switch up last week with the 2 times the fuel points versus the 4 times the fuel points. A lot of you that were 2 times the fuel points, people moved into 4 times the fuel points. So I'd love to have your feedback. How did that work out for you? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. But we'll have to see, is it still going to happen for next week? Okay. Now I believe this is a Georgia region that we're looking at. So it can vary from region to region. So just take this with a grain of salt. We're kind of just getting an idea of what to look for and what to expect. It doesn't make it finalized for your particular region. So moving on, we do have the California red, green, or black seedless grapes for $1.77 per pound. Fresh Tyson chicken, full line sale, it says, buy one, get one free. Red, orange, or yellow bell peppers are going to be 4 for $5 or $1.25 each. And that also includes the English cucumbers. That's just smally written there. And then let's scoot over and look at the 2-day sale, and we'll come back to the other side on the left there. So the 2-day sale for this week, the Saturday and Sunday only sale, is going to consist of sweet corn, 4 for $1 or 25 cents each. Honestly, that's those trays, those 4-count trays that have been like $1.99, which is not a bad price at all, because they're already, the work is done for you. You don't have to pull the stalk off the cob or anything like that. This is just making you have to do the little bit of extra work, and you save a lot of money. So there you go. All right. So again, that could vary from region to region. We'll have to wait and see. Then we also have the Kroger chicken party wings. And these are 2.5-pound bags. They're going to be $6.99. They're generally like $8.99, $9.99. And then we see them sometimes for $7.99 on weekly digital. So that's pretty good. It also looks like we're getting the Kroger beef burgers, 2 pounds there. Sorry, I just noticed the picture was different. So a couple things there. I do think that's a pretty good deal on the burgers. All right, guys, I'm really excited about this, but we might be in trouble. Not in trouble. It's still a good deal. The Jack's original thin crust pizza here is 5 for $10. I don't think you have to buy 5. It doesn't say you have to. You could buy less than that, but it's basically $2 per pizza. And on top of it, we have an Ibotta rebate for $1 back on each pizza, which would make these pizzas a stinking dollar, almost at a penny, I wish, $1 each. I mean, it's a really, really good deal. Now, here's the big kicker. This doesn't happen until Saturday of next week. So will that Ibotta rebate still be around? I don't know. If so, this is going to be a hot deal. I would go first thing on Saturday morning to get this deal. So hopefully you're able to score it. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be around. Just saying, we'll have to wait and see. And then of course, is every region going to get the Jack's Pizza? I don't know that either. Then we also have the Kroger water for $1.99. And this is like that 40 pack. We just got that as a weekly digital. So it's not anything too exciting, but still a really good deal. So hopefully you're able to score that. All right, let's scoot back up here to what we missed out on. We talked about the peppers and the cucumber there. We got boneless pork tenderloins. This is going to be $2.99 per pound. It also says bone-in assorted in chops value pack there. Okay. Then we have fresh Atlantic salmon fillets, farm raised or extra large cooked shrimp. These are going to be $8.99 per pound. It does say they're sold in 2-pound bags, so it's going to be $15.98. I think that's what that says. Anyway, I think the farm raised. I'm sorry. The shrimp is $7.99 per pound. It's so small. Guys, I'm gonna enlarge this when I go to do the editing, but it is so stinking small. If I enlarge it anymore as I'm screen recording, you're not gonna be able to see anything but like one thing at a time. So that's why it is the way it is. I apologize. Anyway, the shrimp is $7.99 per pound, and it'll be $15.98 because the math wasn't math in there on the first part. All right, the Bloomhouse dozen roses are going to be just $8. So if you want to surprise someone that you love with a sweet little treat there or a sweet little gesture, you may want to do that. We have Doritos, Lay's potato chips, Tostitos chips. These are going to be 4 for $10 or $2.50 each. Otherwise, I think they're like $5.99 per bag. Crazy amount of money there. I don't know how anybody buys this without a sale price, but if you're getting 2 bags, you're paying $12. So you might as well get 4 of them and pay 10, right? Then we have the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up 6-packs, buy 2, get 2 free. This one's just an okay deal. The regular price is like $6.99 or some places even $7.49. So buying 2, you're still paying like $14 to $15 or so dollars for 4 of them. I don't know. I don't love that deal. I like them better when they're on weekly digital for $2.99 each. We have the Intamins, Little Bites, donuts, or cakes. These are going to be buy one, get one free. Always love buy one, get one frees. And then we have the Cheez-It crackers, club crackers here. These are going to be 2 for $5 or $2.50 each. You do have to buy 2 of them to get that price. Otherwise, you're paying $3.99 per box. And then the last thing on this particular page is the Miller's, Bud Light, Coors, or Yuengling. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, 24 packs of beer. These are going to be regularly priced at $23.99 with a $5 manufacturer rebate coupon, which basically means that you have to pay the $23.99. You have to make sure you clip that $5 back in the Kroger cash back, and then you get the $5 back after you purchase it. So it will end up being $18.99. So the sale we've all been looking for is the 5-time digital coupon sale. I don't know if we're looking forward to it, but we're moving out of the mega sale. I'm curious what your thoughts are. I know we had a comment left on the Facebook page about how they're excited about the 5-time digital coupon sale as opposed to the mega sale. They're kind of overdoing the mega sales. That's very interesting. I don't like the digital coupon sale just because it adds a layer of complexity when it comes to manufacturer coupons. When you just have a sale price of the mega sale and you give your coupons over, the cashiers understand sale price coupon, that's fine. When you have a digital coupon that is a store coupon, they don't understand all the time store manufacturer coupon is also okay. But it is what it is. Anyway, these 5-time digital coupons will be available to clip on Wednesday, so don't go looking for them right now. They're not there. Then they'll be available for 3 solid weeks, okay? You can grab up to 5 items in the same transaction, and the reusable coupons. So you'll be able to reuse them throughout those 3 weeks. So once you use them once, you can... So for instance, let's say I really need some Barilla pasta there, and I need, 10 of them. I just do one transaction with 5 and I turn around and do a second transaction with another 5, and it'll work both times. Okay. Anyway, the Prego pasta sauce is going to be 2 for $4. You'd have to buy 2 of them. It's regularly priced at $2.50 each, but we have $1 off 2 5-time digital coupon. So this one you could actually grab, 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10 in one transaction. But you do want to grab a minimum of 2. Like I said, Barilla pasta or hamburger helper with the 50 cent off one 5-time digital will make them $1.49 each. We have the Post cereal. These are going to be $3.99 regular price, but we're going to have the nice big $2.20 off of one digital coupon, making them $1.79 each. That's usually the price of the General Mills cereals that we get, so hopefully they're the same price or cheaper. I'll take them cheaper too. Pillsbury Grands biscuits, crescents, or cinnamon rolls. These are going to be $1.99 after $1 off one 5-time digital coupon. We also have the Pepperidge Farm Goldfish crackers, and then the Betty Crocker fruit snacks. These are going to be $1.99 with that 5-time digital. And before I move on, for those of you that are new, just I don't know that I explained this real well. These are store coupons, so we can pair them with manufacturer coupons, and we can pair them with rebate apps too. Okay, so my favorite rebate apps are Ibotta and Fetch. I do have them linked in the description box below with the other ones I like to use as well. If you want to sign up using any of those, do me a favor, use my referral codes. It helps me to keep making the videos for you, but also helps give you some sort of extra savings in the process. All right, scooting on down, we have Kroger Barlett pears. These are $3.99 after $1.50 off one 5-time digital. We have Hormel Natural Choice lunch meat. These are going to be $3.99 after $1 off one 5-time digital coupon. We do have the Gatorade here. These are 8-pack, 20 ounces for $5.99 once you use that 2 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Now, again, look for things like hang tags. A lot of times we find 2 off 2 hang tags on the products. If you have that, then you'd get them for $4.99. You'd have to buy 2 of them. One other thing to note about the 5-time digital coupon sale, you don't have to buy 5 by any means. You can just buy 1 if you want. So that is one nice thing. With the mega sale, you do have to buy like a minimum of participating items. In this case, you don't. So you can buy as many as you want up to 5, if that makes sense. All right, the Kraft shredded cheese and the Ken's dressings are going to be $2.49 after the $1 off one 5-time digital. We also have the Chobani Greek yogurt. Now, this is interesting. It's 10 for $10 after you use a 2 off of 10 digital coupon. So you're going to have to buy 10 of them in the same transaction in order to use that coupon, which is a lot. But you'll get them for $1 each after that. So if you like this yogurt, you go through it pretty quickly, then there you go. But again, you can buy up to 50 of them in the same transaction, which is kind of crazy. I'd love to know if anybody actually does that. They buy 50 yogurts at one time. Then we have the Celsius energy drinks. These are going to be $7.49 for a 4-pack after the $1 off one 5-time digital. Family-sized Chex Mix are going to be $3.49 after we have the $1 off one 5-time digital. Bounty paper towels, the 6 double rolls or 4 triple rolls will be $9.99 after a 5 off of 1 5-time digital coupon. So that's kind of crazy. And then we have the P.F. Chang's entrees and then the Bertolli's entrees as well. These are going to be $6.99 after the $1 off one 5-time digital coupon. And yeah, like I said, one more time, just a quick reminder, these digital coupons will be available to clip on Wednesday. Now, stay with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I will do the full ad preview on Tuesday once they release that full ad on Kroger.com. So we'll get all of the details. There'll be a whole nother page of digital coupons. We may have more weekly digitals we're not seeing. We may have even more type of sale prices going on. So do make sure you're subscribed and you're ready for that. All right, moving on to lower prices on over 1,000 items. So Kroger seems to be pulling prices back a little bit. Obviously, we're not seeing them quite at the point they were prior to all of the inflation that happened over the last couple of years, but it is good news that things are kind of coming back. But we do have like the Kroger cereal. These are going to be $1.99. I don't know what they were prior to this. Kroger butter is moving down. I want to say it's like 10 cents it's moving back. At $4.19, it's normally like what, $4.29 or something like that. I could be wrong. Maybe it's more like $4.49 or something. But we are like saving some money. And of course, if you just wait till a weekly digital pops up for the butter, you'll get it even cheaper. So that's kind of that. Kroger breakfast sausage is going to be $3.49. We have the Kroger vegetable oil. These are $3.99 for, I think, a 48 ounce there. The Kroger frozen potatoes will be $3.69. And then we have the Energizer batteries, the AA or AAA 8 count will be $9.79, which is crazy high. On the right-hand side of the screen are the bottles and brews deals. In general, I don't read those to you, but please take a gander at them if you'd like. I will try to go slowly so you can have some time to look at those. But like I said, I don't normally do that. But while you're looking at the left-hand side of the screen, I do want to highlight and say thank you to KrogerCrazy.com for posting the ad early. I will link their link in the description box below so that you're able to check it out. I also used to love to go to Lady Savings, but they have gone nuts with their watermark anymore. So they're hard to read. So we're going with Kroger Crazy. And plus, I don't know, when I'm doing it, everything's on the same page as I scroll. So I'm not having to like constantly refresh the page to a new page. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. But grocery essentials, let's move on here in this page. Sometimes I talk too much. I apologize. Some of you like me talking. Some of you are like, shut up and just tell us the deals. So I apologize if you don't like it, but if you do, this is how we stay friends, right? Kroger potato chips are like $1.67 each with the 3 for $5. You don't have to buy 3 of them to get that price. That's just their way of advertising. $1.67 is what you'd pay for one bag. Eggo waffles. This is this 6 to 10 count. Is going to be $2.50 each. Again, you don't have to buy 2. Now, you do have to buy 2 of the Screamin' Sicilian pizza because it's buy one, get one free. Now, that pizza itself is like, what, $10.49, $11, somewhere like that. So you're looking at around $5 per pizza, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on your region. But I do love that pizza, but I would not pay over $10 for a pizza. That's crazy. That you have to cook yourself. Like, come on, Screamin' Sicilian. I do believe Walmart has these significantly cheaper individually. But they don't get like the buy one, get one free sales or anything like that. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents there. Healthy Choice cafe steamers. And then we also have the Marie Calendar bowls are 4 for $10. Otherwise, they're regularly priced at $2.99 each. So when you get 4 of them, you'll pay $2.50 each. So there you go. I will tell you that I'm sure the Marie Calendars are great, but my dad, I got them for him last time they were part of some sort of sale, and he goes, no more. Don't buy them for me. He does not like them for some reason. So I don't know. He's really super picky. And so I was like, okay, I won't buy them anymore. They always look good to me, but I have not had them personally. And any thoughts, let me know in the comments. Seattle's Best Coffee, as well. So it's the bag, 10 to 12 ounces, or the K-Cups 10 count. These are buy one, get one free as well. And then we do have the Arm & Hammer laundry detergent, or the Power Packs. These are also going to be buy one, get one free. Fingers crossed we get some coupons to pair with the buy one, get one free, as well as some Ibotta rebates. That'd be pretty cool too. All right, let's move on to the next part of the ad. It looks a very refreshing part of the ad, right? Healthy food. So the fresh cut fruit bowls and vegetable bowls, does it have a price on it? Are we missing the price? Usually they're $5. I don't see the price there. Maybe it was on another page that they didn't get shot or whatever. Anyway, they're usually $5. I will say that's pretty expensive for something that's so small, but you're paying for not having to cut it up or anything like that. My advice is go ahead and buy that whole seedless watermelon that you see there on the right-hand side of the screen for $5.99 and cut it up yourself. You're going to get a whole lot more watermelon than what you would pay for like a bowl already cut up of watermelon. Just my thought. One of those watermelons, they probably get like 5 or 6 of their bowls that they charge you $5 for out of that. They're making a ton of money on you when you purchase those. Anyway, Washington large red cherries are $3.99 per pound. You have the Simple Truth organic blueberries, 18 ounce for $5.99. Bloomhouse Rose Garden Bouquet is going to be $9.99. Kroger single serve salad bowls are going to be 3 for $11, or that would be $3.67 each. Again, you don't have to buy 3 of them. You can just buy 1. And then we already talked about the whole seedless watermelon for $5.99. Now, again, with produce, that will vary from region to region. Now, moving on down here to the meats, we have the Gerber boneless Buckeye chicken breast. These are $5.99 per pound. These are also the Gerber brand. It tends to be I think it's just a Georgia. Correct me if I'm wrong, if somebody else knows, but a Georgia brand. So in your ad, if you're from somewhere else, you're probably seeing something else there. Pork spare ribs are going to be $2.49 per pound. We have the Aquastar salmon for $8.99. Then Kroger 80% lean beef patties, 2 pound, is going to be $9.99. Like I said, if you can wait until that 2-day sale, we're going to be getting them for $6.99. So wait on that one if you can for that 2-day sale. That's kind of far away now. Kroger side dishes are $3.29 each. Then large peeled and deveined shrimp. They're going to be $5.99 per pound, but they're sold in 2-pound packages for $11.98. And finally, the last thing on the page here that we want to look at is the deli and bakery section. So the angel food cake is going to be sold in $5, So if you need a cake, there you go. We have the Kroger potato salad or the macaroni salad or the coleslaw, 3 pounds of it for $8.49. I'm just going to tell you right now, just save your money on the potato salad. It is not worth it. I would love to know, honestly, though. I joke about it. I do not like the potato salad. And the only one that seems to like it in my household is my husband. The rest of us don't like it. But my kids probably weren't going to like potato salad regardless. Let's just be honest. But yeah, who likes Kroger potato salad? Like, let's see a show of hands. Like, let me know in the comments if do you like Kroger potato salad? I know I give it a hard time, but I am joking. Everybody has a preference. It's just I don't like it. Anyway, home chef fried or baked chicken. They're 8 pieces. It includes 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 wings, and 2 drumsticks at $8.99. And of course, if you wait till Thursdays, you can be grabbing them for $5. Okay, because Thursdays I think that includes the fried chicken. I know it's the rotisserie chicken, but I think it's the fried chicken too. I could be wrong. I know it's the rotisserie chicken on Fridays are going to be $5. Sorry, Thursdays, not Fridays. All right, we're going to move into one of my favorite part of every ad preview is the weekly digitals. And why it's my favorite is because it's new every single week. I love being able to figure out what's going to happen in, that week that's completely brand new. So we have the Johnsonville smoked sausage here for $3.99. You can grab up to 5 of them. Oh, and I should preference this. These are digital coupons. They're 5-time use, just like the 5-time digital coupon sale we already looked at. But the difference between the two is the 5-time digital coupon that we already looked at is reusable over the 3 weeks the sale goes on. This is a digital coupon that is one and done. So once you use the coupon, it disappears. You cannot use it again, but it is still a store coupon. We can still pair it with rebate apps and other manufacturer coupons. Not other store coupons, but other manufacturer coupons. And that's where we get some really awesome deals. So make sure I let you know that so that you don't make that mistake. And like I said, just as long as you're following along my channel, watching it on a regular basis, I'm going to give you all of the matchups and the deals. You don't even have to think about it. You go, yep, Shana said that this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to be. I'm going to go get my stuff. All right. Next, we have the Kroger Adorbs seedless mandarin oranges for $3.77. Okay. Regularly priced at, I believe that says $5.49. And the Johnsonville sausage, I think that's $4.99 is what that was. Then we have the private selection cracked pepper turkey breast. These are found in the grab and go section or the deli section for $8.99 per pound, regularly priced at $10.99. Woo, expensive. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up 24 packs are going to be $9.99. Regularly priced at $15.99. So that's quite a bit of savings. They're almost like $6 of savings. So that's good. This one's good to have back. We have the Kraft Singles cheese, American cheese for $2.49. In fact, my dad was just asking for more American cheese. I got him his on the last weekly digital, and he's out. So maybe I can convince him to wait until Wednesday, so that way I can get him that best deal. But anyway, $2.49 for those. Otherwise, you would pay, I think, $3.99. We have the El Monterey family style burritos. These are going to be $3.99. These are another one my dad really likes. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, my dad is he's elderly, has some issues. He lives on his own though, and I do 100% of his shopping and I take care of him and that kind of thing. So that's why I'm always like, oh, what can I get my dad? And any kind of like frozen, easy stuff is good for him so that he can make it himself fairly easy. But $4.99 is the regular price on those. $3.99 is what we're going to get to pay. Then we have the Jif peanut butter and the Cliff bars. These are going to be $4.99. Otherwise, you'd pay $6.99. The Jif peanut butter is a 40 ounce, so it's pretty big. But just a reminder, the 2-day sale. So as you're watching this, I should say, if you're watching this on the first day this comes out on Sunday, we have a 2-day sale. And a lot of us are getting the Kroger peanut butter 16 ounce for 99 cents. Stock up on that. That's a really good deal. If you're not brand specific, stock up on that peanut butter because that's really good. Jello, gelatin, or pudding. And then the Blue Diamond almonds there, the 6 ounce are going to be $1.99. Really good deal on the Blue Diamond. Definitely going to be grabbing those. They're regularly priced at like $3.29. I think this is what that says. All right, something else I'm kind of excited to see is the Frito-Lay multi-packs at $7.99. These are regularly priced at $10.99. Kind of a good thing to grab right before school starts back, especially if you are one that makes lunches for your kids. We like to have them anyway. I don't make the kids lunches because all of them get free lunch at school. And I don't see a purpose of me constantly having to pack every day if they're getting free lunch. But anyway, it's just the schools that my kids go to are just low income enough. But not that it matters if you are, but but the whole school gets it. So it's 100% for the whole school, even though we just hit a certain percentage. I don't know. Anyway, $7.99 for those. I'll be stocking up on those for sure. Then we have the Folgers coffee. These are going to be $8.99. And I'm trying to read the very, very small writing there, so I apologize. I think it's just telling us the size of the cans. Okay, so $8.99. Otherwise, they're $14.99. Holy cow! Then we have the Kleenex facial tissue. It is a 4-pack for $4.99. So that's about what, $1.25 per pack of tissue. Again, another good one to get for those back to school when the teachers are asking for stuff. And guys, look what's here. So I'm actually really excited about this too. I'm not super excited about the digital coupon sale. I know many people are liking it, which I've never really liked it, but I do like the 10 for 10 sale. And this is the best part. You don't have to buy 10 of them to get the price. It's just $1. So we're going to see a lot of things go down to the 10 for 10 sale. Includes here in the picture Powerade, Kroger pasta, Northside's Star Kiss pouches, Kraft mac and cheese, Chef Boyardee, Nissan ramen noodles. We have the snack pack puddings, which is another good one for school. Core water, Body Armor, Kind bars, Old El Paso seasonings, Bay drinks, and Lara bars. So those are what's included. There's probably some other items that we haven't seen that are also included in this 10 for 10 sale. But yeah, there we go. So we're going to have this particular sale on top of the the 5-time digital coupon sale and then the weekly digitals and so forth. So really excited about this. We got one more page to look at. Last page here to look at are more weekly digital deals. These are digital coupons, like I said just a minute ago, that you can use up to 5 times in the same transaction, but they're one and done coupons. So once you use them, they're gone. So if you want all 5 items, make sure you grab them. And they're store coupons that you can pair with manufacturer coupons and rebate apps. Okay, so Kroger 80% lean ground beef is going to be $4.99, regularly priced. I believe that says... Honestly, I can't read that. It might say $6.99. I'm not sure what that says. Anyway, good time to grab that. Then we have the Kellogg's large size cereal, and we have the Bare Naked granola. These will be $2.49. I think they're regularly priced at $3.99 each. Kroger milk is back. So half gallon of milk will be $1.39. Now check and see if your store is going to carry the chocolate milk. Once the ad comes out for everybody individually, you'll know for sure. My store always, or my region, I should say, not just my store, but my region always includes the chocolate milk, which $1.39 for a half gallon of chocolate milk is well worth it. However, the $1.39 for a half gallon is white milk is not worth it because 2 of them are more expensive than buying a gallon. So I'll get the chocolate milk, but I won't buy the white milk. Okay. California yellow or white peaches or nectarines will be $1.29 per pound, regularly priced at $2.99. Okay, then we have the Ben & Jerry's ice cream and the Breyers ice cream. These will be $2.99 as well, regularly priced at $3.99. Then we have the quilted northern bath tissue or the, quilted northern. That's all it is. It was just 2 different colors. I was thinking it was 2 different things. Anyway, $5.99 for these 4 mega rolls that it has, $5.99 each. And that brings us to the end of this video. Okay, guys, so let me know what you think. What are you thinking about this particular sale week? Anything that highlights that you're excited about, let me know in the comments. Are you just not happy about the 5-time digital coupon sale? You super excited about it? Yeah, just let me know any of your thoughts on this particular sale week that's coming up. And that's going to leave the question of the day. So really my question of the day is basically going to be what do you like about a 5-time digital coupon sale? What do you dislike about it? So let me know in the comments because I'm just curious. And the thing I think that kills me most is I don't mind having something throw in there a little different. 5-time digital coupon sale is fine. It's the 3 weeks. We used to be every 2 weeks we got a new sale. Now it's 3 weeks at a time. And by the week 3, I don't know about you, but I am so done with the sale. I'm just sick of it. And that's kind of the feeling I think most people get. So let me know in the comments your thoughts and all that good stuff. Of course, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy the last few days of July because we're going into August here soon. And gosh, I can't believe it. I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. So make sure you're subscribed. All right, guys. See ya. Bye.